Here is our running application both from the web server side and the front-end app side. Although it is difficult to make out, the console screen on the left-hand side shows the web server as it is running in real time. By displaying this view, we can see the server-side response to each of the individual requests made from the iPal app's front end. The screen on the right is an instance of the iOS simulator. I will be controlling this view, and the video will cut back and forth between my perspective, Keith's that is, and German's perspective from his iPhone. To begin, I'm going to create an account for which I need to add my name, email, and password. If the information entered is validated, then the app will proceed to the sign-in view. Furthermore, if you observe the web server console, you will see that a post request is made to the server as soon as I select Create Account. This request is invoked by our app, and it submits JSON data about the user to the server so it can be added to the users table in our database. From here, all that is needed to sign in is to input the information entered on the Create Account view. The sign-in will also be reflected on the web server. So now that I've signed in, I'm going to add a new post by selecting Add Post. On the New Post view, I have a text box to enter my post in, as well as a Submit button and Cancel button. After I've entered my post, you will see a new line appear in the web server console indicating successful submission of my post to the server database. Furthermore, the same information will be reflected under Posts in my profile. Now I'm going to check if I have any friends by going to View Friends. Sadly, the list is empty, but hopefully this will soon change. Meanwhile, German has just downloaded and installed the app and is going to try to sign in without having created an account. Since he has no account, this sign-in will fail, and he will have to go through the Create Account view. Now back at my screen, you can see that the failed sign-in request German tried is reflected on the server's console. You can also see that the IP address he's requesting from, the number at the beginning of each line on the console, is different. So this is a helpful way to distinguish between the requests I am making and the requests he is making. I'm going to select Add Friends and show that because German has not created the account yet, his name will not show up in the potential friends list. Note again that this request also appears on the server. This is because the list shown on the app is taken from the list of users on the database that are not friends with the current user. While I wait for German to create his account, I'm going to add another post. Back at German's iPhone, he is about to create his account. Once created, he will then sign in. Now at his profile page, German is going to also add a new post. Back at my screen, you can see that I've submitted my post, and the server console shows that German has created his account and signed in. Since German has created his account, I should be able to find him on the potential friends view. And there he is at the bottom of the list. When I select his name, his information shows that he is online, and I'm given the option to add him as a friend, which I do. This action is relayed to the server, and the database updates so that he and I are now friends. I now have the option to add another friend or view my friends list. Here you can see that the list, which was previously empty, now lists German as my friend, and the server shows that German has just added a post which will be visible to us when we select his name and view his profile. Since German is online, I have the option to chat with him, which I also choose to do. Meanwhile, German has just submitted his post and is going to view his friends. He sees me on the list, and he decides he's going to chat with me. This chat view, which we are using simultaneously, demonstrates the real-time behavior of the app. On my screen, you will be able to see that the server is polled at a regular interval every few seconds. This polling checks if a new message has been sent by the person an individual is chatting with. Users are either getting chat messages or posting them, and these requests are listed in the console.